हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू एडुटैप। आई एम तनुश्री। तो स्टूडेंट्स, जैसा कि हम सब लोग जानते हैं कि नबार्ड ग्रेड 2025 का फेज 2 एग्जाम जो है वो 25 ऑफ जनवरी को है। और इस वक्त अपने एग्जाम को कॉम्प्रिहेंसिवली और रैशनली प्रिपेयर करने के लिए जिस चीज़ की आपको सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है वो है सॉल्व प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर्स। आज के इस वीडियो के अंदर हम नबार्ड ग्रेड 2023 का जो फेज 2 पेपर था उसको कंप्लीटली डिस्कस करेंगे। तो ये वीडियो आपके लिए एक बहुत ही हेल्पफुल वीडियो रहने वाली है। स्टूडेंट्स, बिफोर स्टार्टिंग, अगर आप नबार्ड ग्रेड ए फेज 2 के लिए एक पेड मेंटरशिप को सर्च करें तो आप हमारी वेबसाइट edutap.in को विजिट कर सकते हैं। Here we have dedicated courses. The first course that we have is a NABARD Grade A Phase 2 Live Plus recorded crash course. As part of this crash course, we are going to provide you the live classes, the recorded classes. Apart from that, the solve previous year question, chapter-wise test, chapter-wise fodder material, along with the model question and answers, and the full-length mock test. And if you are preparing through self-study, then you can enroll in our Phase 2 test series, as part of which we are going to provide you those previous year questions, chapter wise mock test, current affair mock test, and full length mock test, right? So these are the deliverables that we are currently offering, and this is the right time to check out these courses, because currently we are providing a flat 77% off on all our NABARD grade A courses. You can use the code New Year 77. This offer, it is valid from 29th of December till 31st of December. On that note, let us begin our today's session.
Hello everyone and welcome to EduTap. So guys, in this session we'll be discussing the solution for the questions that were given to the aspirants in the exam for NABARD Grade A Phase 2 Descriptive English for the year 2023. So I hope this will help you in your preparation and in your journey ahead. So just understand what sort of questions you might face in the exam and what are the sample solutions that you should write for these answers. So let's begin with the session. The first question was essay writing. So one by one, we'll be discussing all the topics. First topic was how technology and agriculture complement each other, and explain it and also give 5 examples how technology helps agriculture. Second was detrimental effects of social media on intimate social relationships and mental health. Third was cooperative societies transforming rural India, and discuss the importance of work-life balance and why is it necessary. We have also given the PDF of all these sample answers along with this video, so you can read and you can go through all the sample answers thoroughly. When if you want to read the answers for these sample questions, but I'll also be telling you briefly what should have been written in most of these answers. So first question was how technology and agriculture. So you could have introduced it: in today's rapidly evolving world, the intersection of technology and agriculture has become increasingly significant. The integration of technology in agriculture has led to a revolution in the way crops are cultivated, harvested, and distributed. This symbiotic relationship between technology and agriculture has proven to be instrumental in addressing the challenges of food security, sustainability, and efficiency in the agriculture sector. Further, you could have written the fundamental aspect of human civilization providing sustenance. So you start with the background, then you come to the to the real point. Agriculture. Technologically, agriculture in India lacks in terms of mechanization, as only 42% mechanization has been achieved as compared to USA with 90%. So we are less than half. India also lacks in grading, branding, and marketing. India lags behind in research and development funding and innovation in agriculture. As a result, we have fewer yielding varieties of crops and techniques. Now, the 5 examples that should have discussed as solution was: first was precision agriculture. Now, this is important because with precision agriculture, you can create. The use of precision agriculture has transformed farming from a uniform one-size-fits-all approach to a highly customized and efficient process related to the area and the climate. So that is precision agriculture. Second was automated machinery. So automated machinery helps in making the farming intensive, and it will help achieve the task with greater precision and speed, and ultimately leading to increased output and profitability for farmers. Then biotechnology and genetic engineering. Now research and development in genetically modified organisms and genetically modified crops. These are very important for for technology and agriculture to work together. Then next could be data analytics and farm management software. So the software is an AI based apps that are being used by farmers to improve their output and productivity. And then last, sustainable practices in renewable energy. So again, avoiding chemical fertilizers or artificial fertilizer, and using green methods of growing or sowing crops in agriculture and renewable energy. And then last, you could have written, in conclusion, the symbiotic relationship between technology and agriculture is reshaping the landscape of food production and sustainability. As we look to the future, the continued integration of technology and agriculture holds immense potential to address global food security challenges, enhance environmental stewardship, and improve the livelihood of farmers worldwide. This partnership between technology and agriculture underscores the imperative of embracing innovation to ensure the resilience and prosperity of the agriculture sector. So this would be a good essay for this topic. The second topic was detrimental effects of social media on intimate social relationships and mental health. Now, in recent years, the pervasive influence of social media on our daily lives has become increasingly apparent. As graduate students, we are uniquely positioned to critically analyze the impact of this digital phenomena on social relationships. So we could start like that. As one of the foremost detrimental consequences of extensive social media use is the detachment it fosters from meaningful offline relationships, right? Then social media's relentless streams of curated content can ignite feelings of self-comparison and envy among users, peer-to-peer pressure, peer comparison that comes into play. Then we can also discuss the superficial nature of social media, uh, of online communication platforms can contribute to the erosion of empathy and emotional connect with the society and the family members. Character limited messages, emojis, and absence of genuine human cues can hinder true understanding and emotional resonance. Now, social media's algorithm driven content distribution makes it easier than ever for individuals to exist within echo chambers, matlab, alone, surrounding by those who think, act, and believe similarly. This leads to reinforcement of existing biases and the suppression of diverse perspectives. Now, despite the illusion of constant connectivity, studies have shown that paradoxical association between excessive social media users and increased feelings of isolation and loneliness. This is true. Now, research indicates that the excessive time spent on social media can result in redirection of attention and energy away from face-to-face relationships. And then you could have written about the consequences of social media, how it may be problematic for. Right. So then in the conclusion, you could have given, while social media platforms have undeniably revolutionized communication and created new opportunities for connection, it is crucial to recognize and address the detrimental effects they have on social relationships. As conscientious graduate students, it is incumbent upon us to critically evaluate our social media habits and promote awareness about the potential pitfalls. By fostering a balanced approach to technology and encouraging a face-to-face interactions, we can strive to mitigate the erosion of genuine human connections caused by excessive reliance on social media. Now, you can also write about the the measures that can be taken by the parents and people in general. Now, third topic was cooperative societies transforming rural India. Now, you can start like this. Cooperative societies have played a significant role in transforming rural India, leading to socio-economic development and empowerment of its inhabitants. Now, these societies act as a platform for collective action, fostering unity and collaboration among individuals within the rural communities. Now, through these initiatives and programs, cooperatives have been instrumental in addressing the challenges faced by rural areas, including poverty, lack of education, and limited access to resources. Right, is the promotion of agriculture development in rural areas. So the key contribution of cooperative society has been the promotion of agriculture rural development in rural areas. Right. Then you can give some stats that 8.55 lakh out of 30 lakh cooperative societies in the world are in India, and about 13 crore people are directly associated with them. And 91% villages in India have some form of cooperatives working in them. We have saved cooperatives in the country, and the government led by BJP has transferred profits from Amul, IFCO, and Cribco directly to farmers' bank accounts. Cooperation has been the lifeblood of Indian culture since the very beginning, and India has given the idea of cooperatives to the world. Now, moreover, cooperatives have been instrumental in promoting entrepreneurship and fostering economic self-reliance in rural India. Then, furthermore, cooperative societies have played a vital role in addressing social issues, particularly in the realms of education and healthcare as well. Right? They have established schools and learning centers providing affordable and accessible education to children in these areas. Similarly, cooperatives have contributed to the improvement of healthcare services system in the rural parts of the country. And more of cooperative societies have fostered community development by promoting social cohesion and collective welfare in rural India. Now, there are some challenges. However, despite the numerous achievements, the success of cooperative societies in transforming rural India is not without challenges and limitations. Poor governance, corruption, mismanagement are some of the issues that often hinder the effective functioning of these societies. Furthermore, inadequate access to technology, uh, And internet connectivity hampers the seamless integration of rural cooperatives with the market economy. Now, these challenges need to be addressed through policy interventions, strengthening the regulatory framework and providing the necessary infrastructure to ensure the sustained impact of cooperative societies in rural India. And in conclusion, you could have written, cooperative societies have emerged as a powerful force in transforming rural India through their contributions in the spheres of agriculture, entrepreneurship, education, healthcare, and community development. These societies have catalyzed socio-economic progress, empowering individuals and improving their overall well-being. However, addressing the challenges and limitations that hinder the effective functioning of cooperative societies is crucial for ensuring their continued success in creating a prosperous and inclusive rural India. Now, the fourth topic was to discuss the importance of work-life balance and why is it necessary. This was a management-based topic. So you could have started in today's fast-paced world, achieving a harmonious work-life balance has become an essential aspect of modern life. As a graduate school student, it is crucial to understand the significance of maintaining a balance between professional commitments and personal well-being. This essay will discuss the work-life balance is vital for graduate students, emphasizing its impacts on overall productivity, mental and physical health, relationships, and personal fulfillment. Now, finding equilibrium between work and personal life nurtures productivity, right? So this can be discussed. Then maintaining work-life balance is crucial for preserving mental well-being, especially for students like who face academic pressures. Burnout, stress, anxiety are common challenges, but by dedicating time to self-care, pursuing hobbies, and engaging in social activities, individuals can alleviate these issues. Neglecting personal health amidst rigorous academic commitments can lead to numerous health issues as well. So you could discuss that. Now, work-life balance is not just about personal fulfillment, but also about fostering and preserving meaningful relationships as well. So that is also important. That should be taken care by work-life balance. An unbalanced lifestyle leads to neglecting personal growth and self-reflection. By incorporating time for personal development, graduate students can engage in introspection and goal setting and self-improvement activities. Then work-life balance is a catalyst for for creativity and innovation. By indulging in activities beyond academic and professional boundaries, graduate students expose themselves to new experiences, perspectives, and ideas. So this can be written. And in conclusion, you can write, it is not a luxury but a necessity for students and for people aiming to thrive academically, professionally, and personally. Striking equilibrium between work responsibilities, personal well-being fosters productivity, improves mental and physical health, strengthens the relationship, promotes personal growth. So recognizing and implementing strategies to establish a healthy work-life balance is not essential for any student, but it lays the foundation for a fulfilling and successful future in all aspects of life. So this could be the solutions for your essays. Now, second question was Precis writing. Let's read the passage first and then we'll see the sample solution. Moreover, the demand for personalized experience has also fueled changes in social media marketing. Users now expect brands to understand their preferences and deliver tailored content. This has led to the integration of advanced analytics tools in social media marketing strategies, allowing companies to collect and analyze. I think we are missing one page. Right, this is the first page. Oh, sorry. So we skipped one slide here, guys. I'm starting from the beginning now. Over the past decade, the landscape of marketing has undergone a significant transformation with the advent of social media. The impact of social media marketing cannot be overstated as it has revolutionized the way brands engage with their audience and convey their messages. However, social media platforms and users' behavior on them are constantly evolving, and as a result, social media marketing strategies have had to adapt to these changes. This essay explores the ways in which social media marketing is changing, encompassing factors such as the rise of influencer marketing, the prominence of video content, the need for personalized experiences, and the focus on social responsibility. One major change in social media marketing is the emergence and rapid growth of influencer marketing. Influencers, individuals who have amassed significant online followings, have become a key players in promoting brands and products. Now, these influencers, often trusted by their followers, have leveraged their personal brands to create partnerships with companies, fostering authentic connections between brands and consumers. As the influence of traditional advertising declines, more brands are shifting their marketing budgets towards collaborating with influencers. So that is one good point. Another significant evolution in social media marketing is the increasing prominence of video content. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok have enabled the creation and dissemination of short, engaging videos, capturing the attention of users. Video content has proven to be more effective in capturing brand messages, generating higher engagement rates, and increasing conversion rates. With the rise of stories, reels, and live videos, brands are now incorporating video content to their social media strategies more than ever before. Moreover, The demand for personalized experiences has also fueled changes in social media marketing. Users now expect brands to understand their preferences and deliver tailored content. This has led to the integration of advanced analytics tools in social media marketing strategies, allowing companies to collect and analyze data on users' behavior, interests, and demographics. By leveraging this data, brands can deliver personalized content, recommendations, and advertisements, enhancing customer experiences and ultimately driving conversions. Social responsibility has also become a focal point in the changing landscape of social media marketing. With society becoming more aware of environmental, social, and political issues, consumers are increasingly supporting brands that align with their values. This has led to the rise of purpose driven marketing, where brands actively communicate their commitment to social responsibility. Social media platforms provide an ideal space for brands to amplify their social initiatives, showcase their contributions, and engage in meaningful conversations with their audience. One way these challenges are being facilitated is through advancement in technology and social media algorithms. Artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms are becoming essential tools for optimizing campaigns, identifying trends, and personalizing content. These technologies can analyze vast amounts of data and improve targeting accuracy. Additionally, social media platforms have introduced features such as smart targeting, augmented reality filters, and chatbots, providing more sophisticated and interactive experiences for both brands and users. So that was the passage all about. So it was discussing how social media is not used to consume content, but it is used to basically promote brands. So further it was written, however, it is important to acknowledge that social media marketing has its drawbacks and challenges. As more brands invest in social media advertising, competition for visibility and engagement continues to grow. This results in rising advertisement costs and a cluttered digital space, which can make it difficult for brands to stand out. Consequently, marketers need to constantly adapt and refine their strategies to cut through the noise and effectively reach their target audience. In conclusion, social media marketing is continuously changing as social media platforms and user behavior evolve. The rise of influencer marketing, the prominence of video content, the demand for personalized experiences, and the focus on social responsibility have played significant roles in this transition. Technology advancements and the integration of artificial intelligence have further supported these changes. However, as competition intensifies, brands must remain agile and innovative to effectively navigate their ever evolving landscape of social media marketing. Now, what could be a sample solution for this? The title could be Emergence of Social Media Marketing. Now, what could be the Precis? Social media marketing has significantly transformed the way brands engage with their audience and convey their messages. Influencer marketing has become a key player in promoting brands and products and fostering authentic connections between brands and consumers. Video content has played more prominent, capturing user attention and generating higher engagement rates. The demand for personalized experiences has led to the integration of advanced analytics tools, allowing brands to deliver tailored content and recommendations. Social responsibility has become a focal point, with consumers increasingly supporting brands aligning with their values. Advancement in technology and social media algorithms such as artificial intelligence and machine learning are facilitating these changes. However, competition for visibility and engagement continues to grow, leading to rising advertising costs and a cluttered digital space. Marketers must constantly adapt and refine their strategies to effectively reach their target audience. In conclusion, social media marketing is constantly evolving as platforms and users' behavior evolve. So this could be a good sample Precis for the passage. Right, so this was 150 words, and we need to make sure that we follow the word limit in Precis writing. Now, third question was letter writing. Again, the word limit was 150 words. So I'll show you the sample solution. You can read through the letters. They're always subjective. You know, the topics change every year, but you can see what sort of topics and you get and what could be the sample solution. So first was write a letter to your resident welfare association for creating a library in the locality. Second was write a letter to the electricity board regarding the mismatch of address in your electric bill, asking to rectify it. And third was write a letter to your manager to congratulate him for being promoted and telling him about the role he played in your career. So let's look at the sample solution. You can see the sender's address, receiver's address. Then I trust this correspondence starting with advancing our community through a library. I trust this correspondence finds each of you in good health and high spirits. I'm honored to present a significant proposal that will undoubtedly bring immense benefits to all residents, the establishment of a state-of-the-art library within our beloved locality. Beyond its physical existence as a building housing books, A library represents an empowering space capable of instilling knowledge, fostering lifelong learning, and cultivating resiliency among community members. It will serve as not just a conduit for intellectual growth, but also as an epicenter for social cohesion. Introducing such a dedicated facility within our vicinity promises to elevate both individual experiences and overall quality of life through our community. Now, allow me to elucidate several key reasons to build a library: unrestricted access to knowledge, educational support, nurturing bonds among residents, and personal development. Then you give the closing salutation. I humbly beseech the Resident Welfare Association's esteemed members to evaluating my proposal regarding the establishment of a transformative library within our vicinity. And then you can give the final conclusion. Thank you profoundly for considering my proposal. Eagerly waiting for your positive response. Together as a united force, let us transform our church locality into an epitome of enlightenment, provoking knowledge, transferal and lifelong learning opportunities. Thanking you. Regards, Subjit Roy. Second topic was regarding mismatch in address for your electric bill. Now you can start. This is to inform that we have recently owned the flat 34A Henry Park Society, Epsom Road, New Delhi in the month of January. Entire electricity bill for the previous months were already paid off. As there were amendments and changes that need to be done in our name last month, we have been working on the same. Being the new owner of the flat, we had to legally transfer the rights to get the bill in our house owner's name. I have attached all the required proofs and documents that were needed to process the new upcoming electricity bill in our credentials. After all the activities and procedures, we also had the confirmation from the electricity office stating that the changes are done and all the further billings will be done on the given credentials. In February, we received the bill on time and all the details were correctly mentioned as stated in your supported documents. But at the same time, the bill was including the amount due for the month of December last year also. Though the same was being paid off from the former owner flat, as per the discussion held with one of your offices, I'm again attaching the proof of residence along with other documents so that you can rectify the errors made by in the electric bill. Please let me know if you need any further information and this can be done. Then third topic was to congratulate your senior for his retirement. So I'm writing to extend my warmest congratulations on your well-deserved retirement. It is with great joy and a touch of sadness that I bid farewell to a manager who has played such a significant role in shaping my career. During your tenure as a manager, you have consistently exemplified your professionalism, dedication, and a genuine commitment to the growth and success of your team members. Your leadership style, characterized by fairness, guidance, and encouragement, has fostered an environment where each employee feels valued and motivated to excel. I'm particularly grateful for the opportunities you have provided me to take on challenging projects, expand my skill set, and assume greater responsibilities. Your unnerving support and belief in my abilities have been instrumental in my professional development, and I'm confident that the invaluable lessons I've learned under your guidance will continue to propel me forward in my career. As you embark on this new chapter in your life, I wish you an abundance of joy, relaxation, and fulfillment. May your retirement be filled with endless moments of happiness and the realization of your dreams. Thank you once again for your exceptional leadership and mentorship. You will be greatly missed, but your legacy will undoubtedly endure. Sincerely, Raghav Singh, Junior Manager. So this is how you write your formal letters when you are writing your answers in the exam.
Hi everyone, welcome to EduTap and welcome to this video. I hope your preparation for NABARD Grade A is going well and you all have now decided that you have to prepare for this exam and you might be actively preparing for this. Now when we prepare for any examination, it's very important that we know which kind or with the type of question that are being asked in this examination. So we have already covered phase 1 PYQ of 2023 NABARD Grade A exam, and in this video I and Gurkirat sir will be discussing phase 2 NABARD Grade A 2023 previous year question of ESI and ARD, that is objective part. Okay, so that is the agenda of this video so that you guys can see what type of questions are being asked. Not only we are going to discuss the type of questions or the questions that were there, we are also going to tell you about the difficulty level, which questions you have to attempt, what type of question you have to leave. Not only that, at the end we are going to discuss topic-wise distribution as well as the difficulty level of each question. So that's the agenda of this video. But before I start, I request Gurkirat sir to please take ahead. First, I'll be taking up your ARD questions that are of 2 marker, right? So let's start with first question. So very first question is from ARD current affair part. You can see a paragraph based question is there, and you might know that in phase 2 examination you get 2 marker and 1 marker type of question. So these paragraph type of questions are basically 2 marker type of questions, right? So there was a paragraph regarding PACS, okay, computerization of PACS. Now first question is very easy question from this paragraph, that PAX has been mentioned in the above paragraph. What does PAX stand for? So it's very easy question. Just you have been asked full form of PAX, which is Primary Agriculture Credit Society. Now, if I tell you about the difficulty level of this question, it is very easy, right? It is doable, and here you can score good marks, right? Now here the next question is regarding the center has announced a 47-member committee under former Union Minister Dash to prepare national cooperation policy to promote a cooperative-based economic development model. Now here you have been asked to name a minister, Union Minister, right? Now if I talk about this question, this is a difficult level question because usually we do not remember the ministers involved in these things, right? तो इस क्वेश्चन को मैं डिफिकल्ट लेवल क्वेश्चन बोलूंगी बिकॉज हेयर minister name has been asked to you, but yes, if you know the answer you can attempt it, otherwise such question can be skipped, right? Now next question is regarding again the same. In order to make PAX self-reliant and in tune with Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, the government of India has on 29th June 2022 approved the centrally sponsored project for the computerization of PAX for the period of. Now again I would say easy to moderate level question. Here answer will be 5 years. You have been asked target year, right? So usually we cover these things. Usually we have seen such questions are being asked in these examination, and this thing we cover while we read about these things, right? So it's a easy to moderate type of question. Now next question is regarding which of the following is the implementing agency for the centrally sponsored project for the computerization of Primary Agriculture Credit Society. Answer is NABARD. Again a very easy question, right? So this is a question regarding your ARD current affair, which is a paragraph based. Now next question was asked from ARD static, again a paragraph based question, and this question was based on rice cultivation. Here a whole paragraph was given and there were two fill in the blanks, and you have to answer the question based on these blanks, right? So question, the blank one was plowing is dash operation which is performed to cut, break and invert the soil partially or completely suitable for sowing seed. Now what is this plowing? Plowing in rice is a primary tillage operation, a very easy topic. Tillage usually we cover in ARD static, right? So here answer will be primary tillage, and the difficulty level of this question will be, I would say, is easy, right? Now next question is regarding dash is used for churning the soil with standing water while preparing field for paddy transplantation. It is used after completing an initial plowing with an iron plow or country plow. Here the equipment, the implement have been asked to you कि कौन सा implement use होता है for puddling purpose in rice, and answer will be puddler, right? Again a easy to moderate level question, कोई ज़्यादा difficulty नहीं है यहाँ पे answer करने में. Now next question was regarding objective of tillage in rice. Now here if you know why tillage is done in rice, then again a very easy question. But if you do not know the clear objective of rice, because here you might get confused कि the puddling, how this puddling is useful in soil and water conservation, right? But let me tell you, it is useful in soil and water conservation. So seed bed preparation, weed control, soil and water conservation, to remove hard pan, all these will be the objective of puddling, right? So here students, not only you have to learn the things, but also you have to know the concepts. आप देख सकते हो concept से भी questions पूछे गए हैं. अगर आपको objective नहीं अच्छे से पढ़ता है, then you won't be able to answer such question. Talking about next question, which is from ARD current affair. Recently, Indian Institute of Millet Research has established a center of excellence for the promotion of millets in which of the following place. So 2023 was celebrated as International Millet Year. So millet से question आना ही था. यहाँ पे आपको center of excellence पूछा गया कहाँ पे establish हुआ था, and answer was Hyderabad, right? I hope now till now you have understood the type of 2 marker question asked from ARD current affair as well as ARD static. Now I'll ask Gurpreet sir to take over.
Thank you, ma'am. So now guys, when I talk about your current affairs part, obviously if you see the paper of 2023, it was not that of an examination where I will say the paper of current affair was out of the box. No, it was on an expected line. You can see the first question on Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act scheme. It's a very important scheme, guys. We have been talking about this scheme whenever we talk about NABARD because it is clearly defined in the syllabus of NABARD examination. So if my dear friends, you are preparing for NABARD examination and somehow यू आर थिंकिंग कि नरेगा स्कीम छोड़ देते हैं, तो भाई फिर तो आप मत पढ़ो, क्योंकि आपको हर साल इस पे क्वेश्चन देखने को मिलेगा ही मिलेगा. हाँ लेवल डिफिकल्ट ऊपर नीचे होता रहेगा बिकॉज यहाँ पे तो पैराग्राफ बेस्ड क्वेश्चन था. एंड इफ आई टॉक अबाउट द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन दैट हैज बीन आस्क्ड, नाउ सी all of us know that this scheme is important. We will be covering this scheme. अब पॉइंट क्या होता है कि NABARD every year used to ask some of that set of questions जहां पे थोड़ा सा आपको अपने आप को टेस्ट करना पड़ता है. Look at the first question. The first question was how many days of wage employment is provided for the households living in forest area, not in drought area. Forest area पूछा तो क्या था आंसर? आंसर था 150 डेज मिलते हैं वहां पे. बट अगेन it's a moderate level paper. It's not an easy question that has been asked. It's a difficult, I would say it's a moderate level question that has been asked. कि फॉरेस्ट एरिया जनरली आप नहीं पढ़ते, आप ड्रॉट एरियाज पढ़ते हो या फिर आप नॉर्मल डेज पढ़ते हो. कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आई वुड से इज अ वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन गाइस, वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. Under the NAREGA, additional 50 days are being provided for over and above 100 days. Simply that is in drought and natural calamity areas. Here very easy question, nothing to be seen here. बहुत आसान क्वेश्चन आया था. अब आते हैं अगले क्वेश्चन के ऊपर. ये वाला क्वेश्चन भी थोड़ा सा मॉडरेट लेवल का क्वेश्चन है बिकॉज यहां पे भी आपको अपने आप को अगर आपने पढ़ा है तभी कर पाओगे, अदरवाइज ये क्वेश्चन ऐसे हैं अगर आपने नहीं अच्छी तरह पढ़ी, स्कीम ऊपर ऊपर से पढ़े तो ये क्वेश्चन आप छोड़ दोगे, ये आप छोड़ दोगे, नहीं कर पाओगे. अब मैं आपको हमेशा बताता हूं, जब मैंने नरेगा स्कीम आपके साथ पढ़ी भी थी, व्हेन वी हैव डिस्कस्ड दैट स्कीम इन गवर्नमेंट स्कीम सेशन आल्सो, कि इट हैज बीन सेड दैट it said if the demand employment is not provided within 15 days, obviously you will be getting unemployment allowance. So how that is going to be provided? This is what it is being said here. Unemployment allowance of at least how much of minimum wage will be provided for first 30 days and dash of minimum age for the remaining financial year, that is 1/4 and half year. Again, it's a moderate level question and not that much easy, but obviously अगर आपने अच्छी तरह पढ़ी होगी इसकी तो आप इन क्वेश्चन को कर सकते थे. अब यार आते हैं फाइनल क्वेश्चन के ऊपर. ये क्वेश्चन ऐसा था in the year of 2023, which I also personally say I do not know why NABARD has asked this question. As of now, I do not know. Okay, there is no clear-cut demarcation of this question where it is being said that which among the following initiatives are organized at ward and gram panchayat at least once a month for creating awareness about the employment generation in rural areas. अब यहाँ पे उन्होंने किया क्या है? NAREGA is a scheme which is talking about employment generation at rural area. So what they have done is they have basically, it's not a question for directly from the scheme. It's a question that is a practical based question that has been asked to you. अब ग्रामीण एरियाज में क्या होता है? चौपाल दिवस होता है, रोजगार होता है, सहयोग होता है, सारथी होता है, सहायक होता है. तो एक्चुअल में हर ग्रामीण एरिया में हर महीने में एक ग्राम रोजगार दिवस मनाया जाता है to basically creating awareness about the schemes that has been launched by the Rural Development Ministry for employment generation. अब क्योंकि नरेगा स्कीम भी रूरल डेवलपमेंट के अंदर आती है तो मे बी इन कंटेक्स्ट ऑफ दैट दे हैव मेड दिस क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, बट अगेन मैं बोल रहा हूं अच्छी तरह पढ़ के जाना. 24 में तो कंप्लीट बाउंसर आया था ना सबको, व्हेन दे हैव आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन ऑफ नरेगा फ्रॉम इकोनॉमिक सर्वे. सो व्हिच मींस दिस इज वन स्कीम जहां पे जो भी न्यूज में चल रहा है यू शुड हैव एन आइडिया. Let's come to the next question, that is from ESI current affairs. Majority of students always ask me question whether we have to prepare ESI current affairs for 2 marker or not. You should prepare. You can see the example in front of you. National Sickle Cell Anemia Mission launch हुआ था यूनिट बजट 2023 में with a very important objective कि 2047 तक हमें सिकल सेल डिजीज को एलिमिनेट करना है और यही इन्होंने पूछा भी है. ठीक है, look at the point. Mission has been launched in Shahadol, distributing sickle cell genetic status here, and by we want that by 2047 we want to eliminate this thing. यहीं से हमें आइडिया लगे थे कौन सा मिशन है. पहला क्वेश्चन इजी, सिकल सेल एनीमिया मिशन. सेकेंड क्वेश्चन, इट वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट द की फीचर्स ऑफ द प्रोग्राम. व्हाट आर द प्रिवेंटिव मेजर्स दैट हैव बीन मेंशन्ड इन द अबव पैराग्राफ विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दिस स्पेसिफिक इनिशिएटिव है. अब पूछा गया स्ट्रेंथनिंग ऑफ स्क्रीनिंग एंड टेस्टिंग होगी, हेल्थ प्रमोशन अवेयरनेस जनरेशन की जाएगी, प्री मैरिटल जेनेटिक काउंसलिंग की जाएगी, स्ट्रेंथनिंग की जाएगी, लेबोरेटरी सर्विसेज फॉर डायग्नोसिस. अब यार इस तरह की चीजें अगर आप इस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम में पढ़ रहे हो, whenever you talk about any recent initiative being launched by the government of India, we should be aware about what this program is actually wants to do. That is why I always say to you guys, start understanding current affairs. अंडरस्टैंड करो ESI ERD करंट अफेयर्स को, रट्टा मत मारो. PACS वाला जो क्वेश्चन मैं आपने आपसे अभी डिस्कस किया ना, वो दिसंबर 2022 से स्टार्ट हुआ था, आपका पेपर अक्टूबर के आसपास हुआ है. Until September 2023 the PACS was continuously seen in news. अब उन्होंने उन्हीं चीजों को मिक्स किया है स्टार्टिंग क्वेश्चन में. यहां पे भी उन्होंने आपसे बेसिक पूछा कि अगर सिकल सेल डिसीज को कंट्रोल करना है तो ऑब्वियसली क्या करोगे, कुछ प्रिवेंटिव मेजर्स तो लोगे. दे हैव आस्क्ड दिस क्वेश्चन ओनली टू यू. दिस इज हाउ वेन एवर आई टॉक अबाउट योर करंट अफेयर्स. तो यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन ऐसा नहीं कि आपको कुछ बहुत क्रैम करना है. You understand, you can give the answer here. So that's again a moderate level question that has been asked here. Then the question was, which of the following statements are correct? The first statement is on eligibility criteria here. So people from 0 to 18 years of age are eligible to avail the benefits here. It shall incrementally include the entire population up to 45 नहीं था, up to 35 years था, as part of National Health Mission. ठीक है जी. फिर था द मिशन नेम्स टू कवर 7 करोड़ पीपल विद स्क्रीनिंग काउंसलिंग फॉर प्रिवेंशन. तो ये बिल्कुल सही था. तो ये अगेन मिशन करना क्या चाहता है, एलिजिबिलिटी क्या है, वहां से क्वेश्चन हमसे आपसे आप पे पूछा गया था. अगेन आई वुड से दैट्स अ डूएबल क्वेश्चन हियर. तो देन दिस इज तो ऑलरेडी हैज बीन मेंशन्ड इन द पैराग्राफ आल्सो. कौन से ईयर तक का टारगेट था, 2040. इट्स अ वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन दैट हैज बीन आस्क्ड. दैट इज अ क्वेश्चन दैट इज बेसिकली बीइंग asked to us, जहां पे क्या किया गया, एक पैराग्राफ बना के उससे क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया उन्होंने. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू लुक एट दिस क्वेश्चन हियर, इट इज बीइंग सेड दैट यूनियन फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर निर्मला सीतारमन हैज अनाउंस्ड about the allocation of rupees 2248 crore against the corresponding of 1624 crore rupees here. ठीक है जी. She has announced a new central sector scheme under प्रधानमंत्री मत्स्य संपदा योजना. And when you have discussed about that thing in the budget of 2023, कौन सी स्कीम आई थी, ये वाली प्रधानमंत्री मत्स्य किसान समृद्धि सहाय योजना, जिसकी गाइडलाइन 23 में आई है. सॉरी इन 24 द गाइडलाइंस हैव कम अक्रॉस. 24 जनवरी में गाइडलाइंस आई थी. बट उससे पहले क्या था, 2023 में ये स्कीम अनाउंस हो चुकी थी. और उन्होंने डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन आपसे सिंपल यही पूछा कि कौन सी सब स्कीम आ रही है. विच मीन्स इफ अ स्कीम इज सीन इन न्यूज, उसके ऊपर कुछ चेंजेस हो रही हैं, तो वो आपके एग्जाम में डायरेक्ट पूछी जा सकती हैं. इट्स अगेन अ डूएबल क्वेश्चन, आई वुड से इजी क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज 23 का पेपर का मैं बात करूं, अगर आपने पढ़ा होगा तो इतना मुश्किल पेपर नहीं था करंट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में. स्टैटिक में ऑब्वियसली देयर आर सम थिंग्स व्हिच यू माइट नीड टू नो. And now I come to the question number 18th here. I think that is where Shamli ma'am will be taking you forward here from these questions which are basically from ARD static here. Now over to you.
Thank you, sir. So the next question is from ARD static, and this is the question from soil and water conservation chapter. Now students, earlier the different type of questions have been seen from this chapter, but now usually conservation part से आते थे, but इस time पे आपको saline soil, problematic soil से question पूछे गए, and there was a paragraph based on that, and you have to answer few questions based on that paragraph, right? Now this was unexpected, this is a change in trend, I would say, of ARD static that has been seen in phase 2. phase 2 में थोड़ा सा आते ही है क्वेश्चन जो थोड़ा सा प्रेडिक्टेबल नहीं होते हैं. सेम दिस वाज द क्वेश्चन दैट वाज आस्क्ड टू यू, बिकॉज बिफोर देयर वर नो क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड फ्रॉम द प्रॉब्लमैटिक सॉइल, राइट? सो हियर द क्वेश्चन वाज रिगार्डिंग what is the pH and electrical conductivity of saline soil, right? So saline soil की pH and electrical conductivity, so pH is 7 to 8.5 and electrical conductivity is more than 4, right? Now students, next question, less than 4. Next question is saline soil has dash gram per liter of sodium. Now students, this was a very difficult level question, I would say, because this is something which has been taken from a report of Food and Agriculture Organization, right? So this was a very difficult question because बहुत rarely ये data available होता है. And इस question को, such question you have to leave. You don't have to attempt it if you do not know the answer, right? So these are some difficult level question that has been incorporated to increase the difficulty level of this exam, right? So next is, which of the following process lead to accumulation of sodium in soil? So again, a different form of question that has been asked. Usually these processes were not asked in the examination, but here you have been asked the process which lead to accumulation of soil, and that is known as salinization, right? So you have to learn all these processes as well. You have to learn about all the problematic soil for your coming examination. So this tells us that phase 2 is a little bit unpredictable in nature when it comes to ARD static. There can be some detail or there can be in-depth question asked to you in your phase 2. So you have to be prepared for that, right? So अपनी जो preparation है उसको इस तरीके से करना है कि phase 2 के लिए भी आप ARD static के लिए तैयार रहें. Now these are the questions which are of 1 marker in nature. So question was, which of the following is a complex fertilizer? Again, a moderate level question, not a very difficult level question. We already covered nutrient and fertilizer in soil and water conservation chapter. Answer for this question was DAP, that is diammonium phosphate, right? Now next question was regarding a breed that was asked to you. So this breed was of sheep. Now again, not a very common breed. So I would say this question was of moderate level. Next question is regarding a cropping system where you have been given in which of the following cropping pattern 4 crops are grown but 1 crop is cultivated before the harvest of previous crop. A repeated question that has been seen. Phase 1 में भी, phase 2 में भी कई बार ये question पूछा गया है based on relay cropping. So our answer was relay intercropping, right? Next question was regarding the fish cultivation. So is in which of the following culture system more than one type of fish is cultivated? So it will be polyculture, right? Polyculture is where we are cultivating more than one type of fish. Next question, again a very easy to moderate level question. Next question is the idea of the establishment of Krishi Vigyan Kendra was developed by which of the following committee? Very easy question again from rural development chapter. So it's Mohan Singh Mehta committee, right? So I hope it's clear. Now next I'll ask sir to take ahead.
थैंक यू मैम. सो नाउ गाइस लेट्स टॉक अबाउट दिस थिंग हियर. अब नाबार्ड में स्कीम्स पूछी जाती हैं, हम सबको पता है, एंड ऑब्वियसली इफ यू आर प्रिपेयर, इफ यू आर अ सीरियस एस्पिरेंट ऑफ नाबार्ड एंड इफ समहाउ अगर आपको लग रहा है कि मुझे नाबार्ड एग्जामिनेशन की तैयारी करनी चाहिए, तो मैं आपसे एक चीज़ बोलूँगा, अगर एक ऐसा चीज़ है जो आपको बिल्कुल नहीं छोड़नी है वो है गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स. यू कैन सी द क्वेश्चन हैज बीन आस्क्ड ऑन नरेगा. यू कैन सी हियर now there also they have started asking question on those schemes जो कि recently news में थी और launch हुई थी. PM Vishwakarma scheme is one of that scheme which was launched that year. Look at the question that has been asked. It's a case study based question, but it's a very easy question. Very easy question. Why I am saying it's an easy question? Just understand that. Which of the following persons are eligible to get the benefits of PM Vishwakarma Yojana here? And look at the statements. It says Ram, who is a rubber artisan, an artist involved in toy making, and third is saying a girl tailor whose husband is a class 6 clerk in government department. We know it's a very, very simple thing. Whenever we heard about the about eligibility criteria under government under the PM Vishwakarma scheme, it has been clearly defined that government servant is not a part of this scheme. चाहे वो आर्टिजन हो, कुछ भी, अगर वो गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट है तो पार्ट नहीं होंगे. तो यहाँ पे सिंपल चीज है. अब वो क्या आपको सारे फॉर्म्स ऑफ ट्रेड याद रखने? नहीं. अब यहाँ पे अराउंड 18 ट्रेड फॉर्म्स है जिसको हमने इनिशियली पिकअप किया था फॉर दी PM विश्वकर्मा स्कीम. अब क्या मैं आपसे बोलूं कि रबड़ आर्टिजन, टॉय आर्टिजन देख के आप 18 ट्रेड्स याद कीजिए? नहीं करना है, क्योंकि वो याद ही नहीं होंगे. इट्स अ इम्प्लीकेशन बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, और वही चीज हम आपको सेशन में भी बताते हैं. ट्राई टू थिंक प्रैक्टिकल इन अ स्कीम, and if you are thinking practical, you can easily give me the answer. That answer will be option number C, 1 and 2, because government servants are not a part here. Now let's come to the next important thing here. ठीक है जी, that is National Overseas Schemes for Scheduled Caste, which is the sub scheme of the umbrella scheme Shreyas here. ठीक है. अब देखिए यहाँ पे क्या लिखा, पर्सन इज विलिंग टू डू PhD फ्रॉम लंदन. हमें पता था कि यहाँ पे सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट क्या है कि आपको जो भी श्रेय स्कीम के अंदर स्कॉलरशिप्स मिलते हैं वो इसीलिए मिलते हैं अगर आप इंडिया के अंदर काम कर रहे हो, फॉर दी स्कॉलरशिप्स फॉर इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूशंस. तो ये पहली स्टेटमेंट वहीं से गलत होगी कि बाहर का इंस्टीट्यूशन है तो गलत हो जाएगा. सेकंड इज एन अंडर ग्रेजुएट प्रोफेशनल हुज एनुअल इनकम इज ₹7.5 लाख, तो 8 लाख से कम इनकम होनी चाहिए आपकी. ये वाला स्टेटमेंट सही है. अ पर्सन विलिंग टू परस्यू मास्टर्स इन साइंस, दैट इज एब्सोल्युटली राइट, बिकॉज इट इज बेसिकली गिवन फॉर दोज पर्संस हु आर ट्राइंग टू परस्यू दिस ग्रेजुएशन और पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन. बेसिकली कहाँ पे, अगर आप इनोवेटिव कल्चर में कर रहे हो, साइंस में कर रहे हो, तो बिल्कुल सही है. It's about the eligibility criteria, and this is where the answer is option number C, 2 and 3. Now here guys, if you understand from these questions, the important point for you to note down here is, जब भी आप गवर्नमेंट स्कीम की बात करते हो, बहुत बच्चे क्रैम कैसे करना है, रट्टा कैसे मारना, उसके बारे में सोचते हैं, जो कि रिक्वायरमेंट ही नहीं है इस एग्जाम की. इस एग्जाम में एक ही रिक्वायरमेंट है कि आपको चीजें कितनी समझ आ रही है और कितना बेटर आप अंडरस्टैंड कर रहे हो. चाहे वो आप ARD स्टैटिक की बात करोगे, चाहे वो आप ARD करंट अफेयर्स की बात करोगे, चाहे वो आप ESA करंट अफेयर्स की बात करोगे. अगर आप चीजों को समझ रहे हो और समझते समझते यू गेट अक्रॉस अ पॉइंट के ये तो पार्ट ऑफ द स्कीम है, कोर ऑफ द स्कीम है, मुझे पता होना चाहिए, यू कैन गेट द आंसर्स. दिस इज व्हाट इट इज बीइंग सेड हियर, दिस इज व्हाट यू कैन सी फ्रॉम हियर आल्सो. ठीक है जी. अब आते हैं अगला क्वेश्चन. यार ये तो मुझे लगता है सबसे आसान क्वेश्चन था. मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पंचायती राज इज वन ऑफ द इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग मेंशन्ड इन द सिलेबस, और नाबार्ड अपने सिलेबस से बाहर नहीं भागता है. लुक एट द क्वेश्चन. डैश एम्स टू प्रोवाइड द रिकॉर्ड ऑफ राइट्स टू विलेज हाउसहोल्ड्स ओनर्स possessing houses in inhabited areas called the abadis in some state with legal ownership, that is यहाँ स्वामित्व स्कीम में सबसे पहला पॉइंट ये आता है कि आबादी एरियाज भी यहाँ पे कवर होते हैं. दैट इज फ्रॉम स्वामित्व स्कीम ऑफ मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पंचायती राज. फिर आ जाता है जी बजट एंड इकोनॉमिक सर्वे में क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था, विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग प्रोग्राम हैज बीन अनाउंस्ड विद एन आउटले ऑफ 2200 crore rupees to boost the quality planting material. The initiative name was Atmanirbhar Bharat Horticulture Clean Plant Program that was unveiled during that year's unit budget and economic survey. तो बजट भी हमें यहाँ पे पढ़ना है. अगला क्वेश्चन है जी, which scheme aims to provide financial support to street vendors to resume their livelihoods and help them become self-reliant? PM Swanidhi scheme. अब मैं आपको यहाँ से दो चीजें बताता हूँ. I hope you might have watched the video of 2024 examination also. Have you watched the descriptive question of that? There was a descriptive question which is, I think it was a 10-mark question जहाँ पे दो schemes पूछी थी. PM Swanidhi scheme, PM Vishwakarma scheme. They have asked you a descriptive question. तो इसका मतलब जो स्कीम्स आपको पुराने पेपर्स में दिख रही हैं या जो न्यूज में दिख रही हैं, उनको सिर्फ आपको ऑब्जेक्टिव पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से प्रिपेयर नहीं करना, आपको उनको डिस्क्रिप्टिव पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी प्रिपेयर करना है. ठीक है. सो दिस इज समथिंग यू हैव टू लर्न फ्रॉम दिस एग्जामिनेशन. यही ऑब्जेक्टिव भी था. तो इफ वी सी ओवरऑल, इफ आई एंड शामली कंक्लूड दिस पॉइंट हियर, द पॉइंट हियर इज गाइस, इट्स नॉट इट ऑब्वियसली इन द ईयर ऑफ 2023 इट वाज अ मॉडरेट लेवल पेपर. इट वाज नॉट एन इजी पेपर. ठीक है जी. बट मैं ये नहीं कहूंगा कि अगर आप 23 से 24 में जंप करोगे तो ऑब्वियसली कुछ शॉकर्स आपको देखने को मिले जो कि यहां से स्टार्ट हुए थे. मैं एग्जांपल देता हूं. फर्स्ट पॉइंट, पीएसीएस पे पैराग्राफ बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है. इससे पहले कहीं भी एग्रीकल्चर करंट अफेयर पे पैराग्राफ बेस्ड क्वेश्चन हमने 23 से पहले बहुत कम देखे थे. तो फुल फ्लेज पैराग्राफ बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है जो कि 2024 में भी आए, नाबार्ड की स्कीम्स भी आए. अब वो क्या था, पूरा क्वेश्चन नहीं आया. इट वॉज अ मिक्सचर ऑफ एआरडी करंट अफेयर्स एंड एआरडी स्टैटिक. यू कैन विटनेस इन 2024. तो यहां से वो चीज स्टार्ट हुई थी. अब 2025 में भी आप ये एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो. कमिंग टू द क्वेश्चंस दैट इज ऑन स्कीम्स दे आर आस्किंग, ऑब्वियसली नाउ 2020 अगर मैं 4 की बात करूं तो वहां पे स्कीम्स का लेवल डिफिकल्ट था बिकॉज कहीं ना कहीं ईएसआई स्टैटिक कॉमिक्स की है. तो अब ये एग्जामिनेशन कैसे इवॉल्व हो रहा है जहां पे आपको स्टैटिक और करंट दोनों का रिलेशन बनाना आना चाहिए. PSCS is obviously a static part, but obviously when it is seen in news, it becomes a topic of current affairs also. With respect to ARD static, I think Shamli ma'am will be concluding, and then before we leave you, we have something special for you, and then we will wrap up the session, guys.
Okay, so before I talk about the trend of ARD static, I wanted to make one correction. So I think मैंने शायद saline soil का pH, electrical conductivity less than 4 बोल दिया था, but it's more than 4, right? For sodic soil, it is less than 4. So do make that correction here. But now let's talk about the trend of ARD static. So students, earlier the questions from ARD static in your phase 2 were very direct, but from 2023 onward we have seen that there are some questions which are in depth in nature, means require in depth knowledge of agriculture. So अब ये नहीं बोल सकते कि आप सिर्फ basic agriculture पढ़ के phase 2 का exam clear कर सकते हो, especially of ARD static. That requires a core agriculture knowledge. So now what to do in that case? So students, in that case, whatever topic you are picking, whatever topic you are reading, please try to read in that topic in a quite detailed manner, and also try to understand the concepts. When you know the concepts, it becomes easy to answer the question. Okay, you can yourself assume that what can be the correct or the incorrect options. So please try understand concept, try to read a little bit in deeper manner, right, or in depth manner of that particular topic, right? So that is what we take a learning from 2023 examination. Same was seen in 2024, as we have not expected ARD current affair questions that were paragraph based in before 2023, but in 2024 again there were more questions from ARD current affair, and so, right? So this will be your learning for coming examination. So do not take any portions lightly, be it your ARD static, be it your current affair, be it your ESI current affair, which is obviously a very important part of ESI. So everything is very important. You have to take everything very seriously, right? Now we'll discuss about the difficulty level of each topic.
I think यहाँ पे हम बस बहुत quickly rush up करेंगे. ठीक है ना? So this is how we have started. This is what we have said you also.
Yeah.
This is how the difficulty level of paper was. So obviously, if I say guys, it's a moderate level paper. I'm not saying it was an easy paper because 25 में आके मैं आपको बोलूँ कि 23 का पेपर आसान था, तो यार उस टाइम पे वो भी मुश्किल ही था, इतना आसान तो नहीं था. But it was a moderate level paper. It's not a difficult level paper. I think she will also agree with me.
Yeah, sir, I would like to add that there will be few questions which will be of difficult nature, because थोड़ा सा एग्जाम का डिफिकल्टी लेवल भी सेट करना होता है. सो कुछ क्वेश्चंस तो रहेंगे बहुत डिफिकल्ट, जो अगर आपको पता है तो आप आंसर करोगे, अदरवाइज यू विल लीव इट. बट देयर विल बी मोस्टली मॉडरेट लेवल क्वेश्चन, इजी टू मॉडरेट लेवल क्वेश्चन which can be easily answered, and that can be easily correct opted by you. So we'll now,
ठीक है. अगर मैं आपसे एक चीज, सॉरी मैम को एक बात बोल रहा हूँ, एक चीज मैं आपसे जरूर बोलूंगा दोस्तों यहाँ पे कि इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड इज, अगर पेपर डिफिकल्ट होगा तो यार वो सबके लिए होगा, ऐसा नहीं कि वो सिर्फ आपके लिए होगा, वो सबके लिए होगा। बट पॉइंट यही यहाँ पे समझाने का ये है, अगर आपने जो चीजें उस टाइम, क्योंकि देखो गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स न्यूज में थी, करंट अफेयर्स न्यूज में थे, तो दैट इज हाउ आई एम सेइंग कि द पेपर इज ऑन अ मॉडरेट लेवल। आपने पढ़ा है तो आप कर लोगे, ऐसा भी नहीं था कि नहीं कर पाओगे। ऑब्वियसली मैंने नरेगा का क्वेश्चन पूछा है कि वो ग्राम रोजगार दिवस का क्वेश्चन मुश्किल आया, तो वो यार ठीक है 2 मार्क आएगा। मैं आपको ऑनेस्टली बताता हूँ, नाबार्ड की टेंडेंसी, अगर वो आपका 50 मार्क्स का पेपर है ना, तो उसमें से अराउंड 40 to 42 मार्क्स पे ही खेला जाता है। इफ यू आर गुड स्टूडेंट, think about 40 marks. Never think about the whole 50 marks paper, because obviously there will be 2 to 3 questions in ARD static which will be somehow out of the box. कुछ एक आधा करंट अफेयर में भी ऐसा पक्का हो जाएगा कि कुछ आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स ही आ जाएगा। तो वो 8-10 मार्क्स का बफर आपको रखना है कि ऐसा होगा। तो शॉक मत हो जाना कि सर 50 में से 10 मार्क्स का पेपर तो आउट ऑफ द पेपर ही आ गया, तो वो होता है यार, ठीक है ना। अब अगर हम आपको ओवरऑल ले तो एक चीज मैं आपको बताता हूं जो आई थिंक वी हैव ऑब्जर्व फ्रॉम दिस ईयर इज, कहीं ना कहीं ESI ARD दोनों की ही जो वेटेज है पिछले 2-3 साल से वो इक्वल ही है। वो एक आधा क्वेश्चन आपको मिला, जैसे यहाँ पे ARD क्वेश्चन थोड़े से बढ़ गए, 24 में थोड़े से ESI क्वेश्चन बढ़ गए थे। अब ESI स्टैटिक भी आया था बीच में 24 में, तो यहाँ पे नहीं आया था, 24 में स्टैटिक भी आया था। तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि 23 से आपने लर्निंग लेके स्टैटिक छोड़ दो, नहीं, पढ़ना है, नहीं आएगा तो आपकी अच्छी किस्मत है, बट आपको करना तो है जो भी चीजें रिलेट कर रही है। ओवरऑल अगर मैं बात करूं तो बैलेंस हमने आपको बता ही दिया है। This is how the difficulty level was there. So 20 marks of paper was really easy. 24 marks of paper was that thing that totally depends on your level of preparation. If you are a good, तो 24 में से आई थिंक 17-18 नंबर आप ले लोगे, लिए होंगे आपने, ले लोगे ना, लिए होंगे आपने। और 6 मार्क्स का पेपर ऑब्वियसली ऐसा था कि जो उस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे बहुत नया था या किसी को नहीं पता था। अब एक चीज मैं और बता रहा हूं, बिकॉज जैसे मैंने को बोला था पेपर अक्टूबर में और PSCS दिसंबर में आया था, तो आपके मन में पक्का डाउट आने वाला है कि सर क्या मुझे 1 साल पुराना करंट अफेयर पढ़ना है। करंट अफेयर आपको पुराना नहीं पढ़ना है। द थिंग इज, जो चीजें न्यूज में चल रही हैं आपको उसके बारे में अच्छी तरह पढ़ना है। अगर PSCS सितंबर में भी न्यूज में था तो आपको पूरा पता होना चाहिए कि PSCS के बारे में क्या क्या हुआ है पिछले कुछ मंथ्स। दिस वाज द थिंग हियर, ठीक है जी। तो ये था दोस्तों हमारा एनालिसिस। ये हमने आपको मार्क्स भी बता दिए, कितने क्वेश्चंस कहाँ से आए हैं, कैसे थे। स्कीम्स आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू कि सारी स्कीम्स जो थी वो लेटेस्ट स्कीम्स ही थी जो कि आपके एग्जाम में पूछ।
So students, with this we have come to an end of our today's session. I hope it was helpful and insightful for you. Now students, if you are interested in having the paid mentorship for your NABARD Grade examination, then you can enroll yourself into our NABARD Grade Phase 2 Live Plus Recorded Crash Course. As part of this crash course, we are going to provide you the live classes, recorded classes, solve previous year question, chapter-wise test, descriptive model question and answers, descriptive fodder material, and the full-length mock test. Apart from that students, there is a NABARD Grade A Phase 2 test series also. And as part of this test series, we are going to provide you the PYQs, chapter-wise mock test, current affair mock test, and the full-length mock test. So these are the deliverables currently available on our website. If you are interested, you can enroll, and this is the good time to visit our website, because currently as part of New Year celebration, we are offering you a flat 77% off on all our NABARD Grade A courses. You can use the code New Year 77 and you can enroll yourself into these courses. On that note, I'm ending this session here. Thank you so much and I wish you all the very best.